Andrew here, 30 days until my Africa trip, so it's coming up pretty quickly. Doing a lot of training for it and prepping a lot of things for it. One of those things is I'm climbing Mount St. Helens today. Mount St. Helens has this pretty cool story. It blew its top back in the 80s and spread ashes all over, and it's pretty amazing how much power these volcanoes have. It's still an active volcano. There's a dome that's forming in the middle of it, and it's a beautiful day out. You can see off in the distance, I see Hood over here at times. Mount Adams decides to make its appearance. We've got Rainier here in the background that you might see kind of pop through the clouds now and then. There are some clouds. We started out and it was overcast, but we've hiked above the cloud line and it's just gorgeous and beautiful out. So great day for a hike. This is a perfect hike, a perfect training hike for Kilimanjaro. It's about what I would be doing per day on Kilimanjaro. I don't know, it's around 9 or 10 miles to get up here to the top and around 4,500 foot elevation gain. So it's just a perfect training hike for that. But in itself too, Mount St. Helens is just a great hike in general. It can be pretty challenging and it's a great destination. So one thing that I've been thinking about as I've been hiking up here is that we all need to have destinations in life, the direction that we're heading. And today my destination is the top of the mountain, and it feels great to get up to the top of the mountain. And this is one step in the many steps of where I'm going to be going to Kilimanjaro next. And so constantly I'm challenging myself with these different peaks of trying to get to the top. And I think we need to do that in many areas of our life. We need to do it with our careers. We need to do it with our families. We need to do it from a physical standpoint. We always should be challenging ourselves to grow and expand and get to a better spot. Not necessarily attacking everything all at once, but to choose one of those and move forward with it and get to a better spot in each one of those. And once you've done that, then what's the next step? What's the next progression? We shouldn't be going stagnant. There's okay to be sitting in a stagnant place for a while as you're focusing on other things, but we should always be progressing forward. We should be always moving forward, and hiking to the top of the mountain is just one of those examples that kind of comes to mind with that as one of my physical challenges is to get to the top of these peaks. The other thing that I want to also emphasize too is that it's really easy to compare. I just hiked to the top of this mountain. It did blow the top off, so it's not quite as big as it used to be. But it's easy to look and say, for me, this was a challenge, but it wasn't like a huge challenge for me, and I've done it multiple times before. Whereas some people, a much shorter hike is going to be more of a challenge, and where other people, a longer hike is going to be more of a challenge, and they'll need to push themselves. So the point here is not to compare to other people and figure out, how I can't do that, so I shouldn't even attempt or try to even go in that direction. No, it's a personal journey. So you have to decide what your next steps are, what your peaks are, what's going to challenge you, what's going to get you to the next level, and then start heading that direction. You're not going to get there right away, but it's something that you're going to have to work towards and work hard at. So I encourage you to choose those destinations, work towards those destinations. Don't compare yourself with other people, and you'll find yourself that you'll be able to do a lot more than you ever thought that you would be able to do. So good luck with that, and I'll talk with you later. For other great videos and resources, visit lifesurgeacademy.com. Don't forget to like this video if you got something out of it, and subscribe to this channel.